So futsal for you, is it something you grew up playing?
Yeah, I grew up playing it since probably 12 years old. You know, it was something that I was luckily to be exposed to because, you know, the area I was in, it was something where the players around there wanted to do, something where my coaches wanted us to do, and I was happy that I was able to grow up playing futsal.
And where are you from?
Originally from New York, and more specifically on Long Island.
Okay. As a player, how did it aid in your development? How you look back, how did it aid in your development?
Quick decision making, speed of play, and then obviously, you know, wanting the ball and then having a comfort level on the ball, knowing that, you know, any situation that the ball's most comfortable at my foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, as you see it as a coach, you've taken soccer teams inside, play futsal, you take them back out to play soccer. What's the big differences you see in their games from fall to winter to spring as a result of their winter futsal?
They're thinking much faster, much faster, and the speed of play, it's naturally, it just becomes naturally, you know, they want to play faster. They understand that if they take their time, they're not going to have as much success if they're able to play quickly. So that's one thing that translates. And secondly, the thing that translates is their ability to go forward. Because in futsal, if you can't go forward, it's going to be a real difficult game for you. So having the ability and the confidence to know when I can take someone on one-on-one or take someone on to create that pass.
Northeast Futsal Association in specific, you've been involved with us for a while, basically since our initial talks in March. What are the things you're noticing now that we're 3 weeks into our Youth Premier League season that are different than what you've seen in the past from other organizations?
What can stand out is definitely the venues that we use. Definitely by far the best futsal venues that I've been in, and I know it's tough because, you know, there's only so much space available, and I can't say anything less about the venues that have played on here playing in this league. You know, some of the other leagues you have issues with how slick the court is, how wide the court is. You know, sometimes there's things that are in the way preventing you from throwing the ball and just preventing you from playing the natural and full game of futsal.
Competition, how's it been so far?
Amazing. I know firsthand.
And then in terms of the FIFA rules,
Yeah.
tell us your thoughts on FIFA rules in relation to player development.
It allows the players to expand, and it allows the players to have more ability and more control over the game. When you put restrictions on them, as you know, the ball can't go over the half in the air, stuff like that, it changes the game, and it allows a team, maybe if your team is bigger and stronger, you can really make it difficult for the other team to get out of the back if they're a team that looks to use the wide space and create areas to dribble into. So something as far as using the FIFA rules as far as throwing, and then secondly, the goalkeeper touching the ball, which is very important as well, because some teams will use the goalkeeper to go forward by dribbling, or use the goalkeeper in multiple possessions in their half end. You know, that's not how the game is played at all.
So as a teacher, do you find it easier to teach when you know every single age is playing by the same rules?
Correct.